The following is a short tutorial on how to use Mindomo. Mindomo is a tool that allows you to map out your ideas. So if you're going through D2L, all you have to do is click on the Mindomo icon. And once you click on the Mindomo icon, you're going to come to this part. And in here, to create a new one, you're just going to hit create. Once you create a new one, you're going to give it a title. So I'm just going to call this test. It's important to title it appropriately so you can find it. And you're going to see there's all different options. You get blank mind map, concept map, and these are ones you can just go in and play. I'm just going to show you for the purpose of this tutorial a blank mind map. So if I click on that one, I can just click create. And when I click create, it's going to give me basically a blank slate that I can work from. And you're going to see in the middle with this box, if I click on it, I can change whatever I wanted to make this on. So I'm going to call this Mindomo. And here's the neat part. If I click anywhere and double click anywhere, it will make like topics and subtopics. So I can go over here and I can click another one and I can have multiple topics that branch off. So now if I go over here, I can do the same. And it's really great way to just organize ideas. Now, it does a lot more than this, though. So one thing is if I click on the actual box, you'll see that I have this drop down, and this drop down is what gives me all the options. So if I go in here, you're going to see I can insert subtopics, insert topics, floating topics. I can insert relationships to other ones. But here's up top where you can really contour it to what you're trying to get. So see under fonts, you can change the fonts, font color and everything. If you go to the next one, you can choose different kind of boxes that you want it to look like. So for instance, I can do that. In this one, I can change out how it branches off. So I could switch it over to different views, which is nice. And in this one, I can add different shapes that I want to use. So I'm going to I'll put the circle in. And in the final one, it just kind of puts it into like sections. So it has a boundary and you can actually remove the boundaries. So all that occurs from just this little drop down in here, and every one I click on will have that option that you can do that in. Now, if I go into one, so let's just say I'll just go into this one right here, this subtopic right here, I can also go down the left-hand side. For instance, I can add notes. So if I wanted to make a note for myself, I could just add a note in here and note I have all sorts of tools at the top. And then when I'm done with that, I can just go back here and have a note section. Next, if you look here, it's all about creating hyperlinks and attachments. So if I click on this, you'll see I can insert URLs, I can upload files, I can insert topics into other topics. I can even insert another Mindomo map into one of these areas. If I go down even further, this is my multimedia section. So inside of here, if I was to click on YouTube, I can click on Mindomo, I can search YouTube, and within YouTube I can click on it. And once I click on it, you're going to see that it embeds that video right within that box, which is nice. And you'll see there's other things. Again, you can bring in links, search the web, you can come from Vimeo. You'll notice there's a sound recorder here, a lot of features in there. This one is a Moshicon, so if I go into a different one and I click this one, I can put these icons directly within there. I just want you to note there's a search bar because there's quite a few of them, but if I click on that, you're going to see inside of there, I have one of those Moshicons popping up. If you continue to go down, you see add task info. This one just allows you to organize what you're doing and prioritize what tasks you're going to work on. So not many people use that one, but you might want to play with it. The next one is they have a comment section. It's almost like a chat section. So if you are working on Mindomo with someone else, you can have a chat going on the side. So right here you see you have bookmarks, and this is basically allowing you to, if you're looking on the web and you wanted to create a series of bookmarks that you're going to be using, you can bookmark different websites in there. And the last one is tutorials. So if you have any more questions or concerns or things you want to learn how to do, this is a full tutorial suite built right into Mindomo. So it's kind of nice. So if you get stuck, that's where you're going to go. A couple other nice features with this is that it has the same sharing capabilities as Google. So if you click on share, you can actually add in other people by email address. Remember, for students, the email address is your username at students.dsbn.org. So if you were to write one in there, so I'll just put one in right here at students.dsbn.org, dsbn.org, and I just have to send that. And once I send that, that person will receive a request and they can come in and we can collaborate on this assignment together. So that's a really nice way to do it. And the last thing I want to show you is this, and I think it's a really nice feature of this because sometimes we're looking for other presentation options of how we're going to present our information. Mindomo is a really nice one. So if you click on this guy in the corner, the presenter, it's really simple to do. These boxes move, so if I wanted to start with talking about Mindomo, I could move this around the intro screen of Mindomo, and then I just need to add slides. So if I hit the plus button, you'll see that it allows me to do a selector. I can say I want that to be my second slide. I want to show the video on my third slide, and on my final slide, maybe I want to pan out and show the entire Mindomo. Now, when you watch this, if I hit the play button, you're going to see that it comes in the order that I put it in. It's really clean. It's kind of a neat way it moves. It's really engaging to watch, and it branches out. And then when I'm done, I can just close it. And you can see here, this is where you have the ability to change the order of the slides. Once you want to get out of slides, you just hit this back button, and that will bring you back into here. A couple other final features I want to show you are this. In this drop down, you can see that it's auto saved like Google. You can make a copy, so if you want to make a copy and then make some more edits, you can do it. You can actually download and print your Mindomo, which is nice. In here, there's different tools. This is full screen, so that's pretty obvious. This is a really interesting one, View Changes for Map. So if you click on that one, it brings you to another window, and watch this. You can actually watch your Mindomo being built. And what's good about this is that you can pause it at a certain point and then restore from that point. See right here it says view details for all changes, make a copy of this map version. So you can actually go back to the part of the Mindomo that you want. So that's a really neat feature that Mindomo's put in there. And finally, if you look, you can view as an outline. And this is the one I think would really be helpful if you're writing a paper or like an essay kind of thing, is when you go to this way, it just simplifies it into an outline. So you'll see what this looks like in a second. Here it is. And you can actually build from here. So you can actually do subtopics, topics, and you'll see down here in the corner, it says to insert a sibling topic below, hit enter. If you want to indent, hit tab, F6 to drill down topics. So if you follow these, you can say, create this in here, and then when you click back here and view as a mind map, you're going to see that it's actually going to build that like it did right here. So that is a short tutorial on how to use Mindomo.